Alright, ladies and gents. Most likely the people who will watch this later on, potentially. Anyway, um, let me think. Trying to think of some music that I can put on for this particular occasion. I've been thinking we did a pretty decent SNES RPG mix, and unfortunately, a lot of that stuff is getting copywritten. It's getting struck with copyright stuff recently, so I kind of don't want that happening. I kind of see that being a possibility that whenever I go to upload the other streams that they may get struck with copyright stuff. Now, not particularly that I care to monetize these things because honestly, I really don't give a fuck, right? It doesn't really matter to me. But either way, what I'm going to do is get this pulled up, or at least get this set up, and then I'll create another tab. Let's see, YouTube, and let's go with for right now. '64 T. So that's a lot of videos. Best of. I mean, I don't know why I'm gonna play Donkey Kong music. Honestly, I have like no idea. I love Donkey Kong music. Hold on. How about Nintendo 64 rare music? Here we go. We can't. Hey, hold on. I'm pretty sure that shit gets copywritten. So just hold on. Rareware 6. Awesome Rareware music. This is all like Donkey Kong, some Banjo Kazooie in here. Yeah, we'll go with it. Damn. Not that I particularly, you know, just want to do Donkey Kong music only, but I'm just trying to make sure this isn't going to be too loud. That should be fine. Okay, let's do a new game here. I'm going to go ahead and get this pulled up. And boop. This shall do. So tonight, we're gonna do some fucking stupid shit. So one of my buddies came up with the persona. So John Marston from you know, Red Dead and everything. After the second game is, or when you get the opportunity to play as John, he likes to run around saying, like, just basically killing people. And before he kills them, he says, "I'm Big Dick Marston." Now, I'm just gonna, or specifically, "I'm Big Dick Marston," you know, like that. So I'm just gonna say, you know, for the sake of this, I'm gonna do, you know, John Big Dick Marston. So this could go. I've got the thing on like safety mode right now, so we don't have to worry about anything crazy happening. So I'm just gonna go for, you know, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go cyberpunk. Okay, actually, no. Go back. No, you know what? I'm gonna be a cop. No, I'm gonna be a cop in a cyberpunk world. Absolutely. Enter your character's name. John Big Dick Marston. Isn't that how you spell it? Hold on, let me be sure. John Marston. Just Marston. Not Marston. Marston. John Big Dick Marston. Stupid. I'm just gonna kill everybody, right? Pretty much anybody who fucks with me, I'm just gonna kill them. You are John Big Dick Marston, a cop living in the futuristic city of Zale, and you have a laser pistol and a stunner. You are part of a police unit tasked with finding government criticizers. Oh. You wake up in the morning and hear on the radio that there are terrorist attacks at the airport and the water treatment plant. A group of terrorists calling themselves the Family has taken the water plant hostage. While at the airport, a man has entered the building, hijacked a plane, and has blown open its doors and its hangar, leaving the plane outside to run onto the runway. Okay. I'm gonna increase this music just... I think that's probably about the same. We're just gonna go with that, though. Okay. Get on your horse and ride out to the airport to investigate. After a 30-minute ride to the airport, damn, you see a large passenger plane on the runway with its engine off. Nearby is another horse tied to a street sign. You walk to the plane and notice the doors open. You enter the plane and find a man holding a little boy hostage with a knife to his throat. Hey, friend. As they always say. Or we could say, hey, mister. Hey, mister. Drop the weapon. Come quietly. There's no need to kill a youngin'. There's no need to kill a youngin'. Big Martian. The AI doesn't know what to say. It doesn't know what a youngin' is. You say this very loudly, trying to draw the crazy man's attention. It works, and he looks at you. You pull out your laser pistol and point it at him, ordering him to drop the knife. He drops the knife and grabs the young boy by the scruff of his neck. The boy looks terrified. Okay, hold on. Yell. Big Dick Marston and shoot him in the face. You shoot him in the face, he falls to the ground, dropping the little boy. Thank you, says the little boy, and runs out of the plane. You walk over to the terrorist, shoot him 3 more times at the chest. Outside the plane, you see a little girl with a shovel standing over another man's corpse. Isn't this a runway? Hey, kid. I reckon you'd better beat it. Listen to what I had to say the first time. I know, she says and runs off. Very good. Look for the rest of the terrorists. I say one thing. If I say one thing and they don't comply, I'm just going to shoot them. You all get outside the plane and see that you're standing on tarmac. The passenger plane's to your right. You see a large truck speeding towards you with what looks like fire coming out of the back. You run back inside the plane and find an emergency door. Escape. Why does this even matter? They're gonna blow up the plane? You open the emergency door and jump out of the plane with the tarmac. The truck speeds past you. It looks like it's trying to drive into the plane, although it ended up bursting into flames upon impact with the plane. You are alive. Very good. Look for the terrorists, please. You look for the terrorists and you find them just down the runway from you. There are 5 of them, 1 woman and 4 men. They are all holding plastic explosives and talking in Arabic. Holy shit. You see what looks like a bomb under a passenger plane. Hey! Hey! Y'all y'all best calm down. What if I was spoken like, well, no, this isn't fucking Arthur. I ain't gonna ask again. I could do like really, really rough southern text. Hey! Y'all best calm down now. I ain't gonna ask again. And I won't. Okay. They look at you. You feel like you recognize one of them, but you can't tell where from. Who the hell are you supposed to be, cowboy? One of them asks in an obnoxious tone. I'm the man who's gonna fill y'all with so many lead bullets. No, I can't do it. Fill y'all with so many lead bullets, they'll need a bucket to scoop them all out. Yell. Hold on. I'm just gonna do this. You yell. You yell, I'm Big Dick. Hold on. Big Dick Marston. And then use Deadeye to quick draw your pistol and fire at them. Let's see what happens. I'm Big Dick Marston! You yell, I'm Big Dick Marston, and then use Deadeye to quick draw the pistol fire at them. You kill one of the men with your quick draw and then shoot the woman. The 3 surviving men open fire at you, but they miss widely. You easily kill 2 of them. Last man hides behind the plane and runs away. You yell after him, this ain't over! This is a brief silence broken by a child's voice. Dead eye a throwing knife after the man who is escaping. That's impossible to escape. If I tag it, it's over. You throw the knife at the man with the perfect accuracy, killing him. You yell, this is what happens with Big and Marston! This is what happens when you make Big and Marston! You hear a child's voice say, thank you. You think you know that voice. You walk over to the dead bodies and look for any identifying figures. Search the bodies and identify them. Please, fingers, do the right thing. This sounds like oddly tropical, like I should be at a beach. The dead bodies are those of Bertrand, the pilot from before, a man you don't recognize, and a child you also don't recognize. A child. You think that the dead child is called Lucy. They seem to have been killed by hatchet blows to the head. Well, I killed them. Alright. I'd best take this to the sheriff. Alright, I'd best take these to the sheriff. Sheriff. Best take these dead bodies to the sheriff. You walk over to the sheriff's office. Sheriff, you say, I've just killed 3 men over at Airship Port. One of them was the man responsible for attempted bombing this town. The sheriff looks at you in shock. Yeah. Me. Big Dick Marston. I did it. Yeah, me, Big Dick Marston. I did it. Well, now I'm definitely calling it in. We're gonna have to contact Austin about this, says the sheriff. You're taken to custody and sent to trial in Austin. You were sentenced to death for multiple counts of first-degree homicide. The day of your execution comes around soon enough, and you were executed by hanging. Oh, no, you can't do that. No, sir. He, I don't know, calls to Austin, and they send an investigator who is a specialist with terrorist cells to help. Yar? Okay, I'm just gonna hit this and see what happens. The 2 men examine the bodies and leave the body of Birdman, the pilot behind when they leave. The sheriff calls you into his office. Mister, I'm gonna let it see what it says. Mr. Marston, he says that he believes your story of a terrorist cell operating in the area because of the attack on your plane. But I think the evidence is mounting that you were hallucinating due to the exposure to gamma radiation. We don't need this distracting from vital investigation. So I'm gonna have to hold you in custody. You won't lay a hand on Big Dick Marston. On me, Big Dick Marston. You struggle with the sheriff, but he manages to handcuff you. You realize that you've been infected with the gamma sickness. Will soon transform into a raving beast unless you can get treatment soon. The sheriff takes you to his cell and locks you in. Let me out! I'm Big Dick Marston. Sheriff ignores your pleas. You start to feel the changes coming over you. You begin to growl and scratch at the bars of the cage like an animal. You realize that there's nothing you can do. And suddenly, Big Brother, you hear a voice cry, I'm here to rescue you. It's Susanna. Rescue me! Big Dick Marston. I gotta get out of here. And hell, I can't let those family boys get away with this. Don't worry, big brother, I'm getting you out. The doors on the window pull apart as easily as butter. The sheriff hears the noise and runs to his desk to see what's happening. What's going on? Oh, Susanna, he says in surprise. Escape with Susanna. Yes, sir. We gotta get out of here. The bit rate's going fucking nuts right now, too. No drop frames, though. You manage to climb to the window and jump out onto the horse outside with your sister. Come on, let's go, you tell her. Come on, let's go, you tell her with a purr. You ride off into the wilderness. Later, you arrive at camp with several tents and a campfire. You see several men dressed in cowboy hats and carrying rifles. Hell. I thought this was a cyberpunk setting. What? It's starting to read into Marston, right? So it's trying to find, you know, links to shit like that. Oh, there's still a few old-fashioned places like this, says your sister. The Hat Creek Ranch is the last outpost of civilization out here. These men are famous. You hear a gruff voice cry out, "Who's that with you, girl? Jake, get over here." Hell, I didn't edit the stream. I didn't change the ticker. Dungeon. AI. Dungeon. There. I should have updated it earlier, but I'm fucking stupid. My name is John Big Dick Marston. You best mind your manners. Yes, sir. You approach a group of men. I'm John Big, you begin to say, but then the wind changes and they all catch a whiff of you. Jesus Christ, what the hell have you two been doing? You smell like a backed up sewer. You don't talk to John Big Dick Marston that way. The reason that this is going like this is because, honestly, like, that's exactly how it's supposed to go. Just, like, continuing to fucking, like, say dumb shit like that. You start to draw your revolver, exactly what I was supposed to do, but one of the other men puts his finger against the barrel and pushes it aside. "Whoa there, friend. There's no call for gunfighting. We're all friends here," he says. You holster your weapon. "I'm Johnson. This is Jake, Chet, Dan, and White. Good to meet you, fellas. I'm obviously John Big Dick Marston. I'm a cop. I'm an officer of the law. Out hunting terrorists. Just got back from the airport and they locked me up." Airship port, like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, are you contagious? Cries Johnson. No, I just smell bad. I just need a bath is all. Jake steps forward. I think what Johnson is trying to ask in his delicate way is if you have some sort of condition. You can say that, you admit. You can say that. You can say that. I don't know what the fuck. I can't do a very good John Mark. He doesn't always sound like that, but you know. Say that, you admit. Not anything for y'all to worry about. I'm in pursuit of a terrorist group called the Family. Y'all wouldn't happen to know anything, would y'all? Would you? I could be like, I won't have know anything, would yins? Would yins? Would yins happen to know anything? The Family, Johnson asked. That's right. Me. John. Big Dick Marston. John Big Dick Marston. Happens to be in search of them. I'm just like, that's illiterate as fuck. Like, me. Like, I'm in search of them. Well, now, I think I might be able to help you, Johnson says with a smile. You tell Johnson what you know about the family, and he tells you that they have good reason to believe the family are stealing horses from local farms and ranches. They were a terrorist cell. They don't have enough evidence to mount an attack on the camp, though. Well, I have enough evidence. They blew up a damn plane at Airship Port. So I'm gonna go deal some straight on cyberpunk justice. Well, now that you're here, we can go get them, Jake says eagerly. No, I want Big John to come with us, says Johnson. He can't tell us if he recognizes any face. You look at his sister, she looks right back at you. I can come on the raid as an observer, she says. I suppose so. I'll be sure to handle these fools quite well. Let's go. You approach the farmhouse. It is made of wood, yes, and it looks like it's built in the same old-fashioned way rather than the modern way, which involves concrete, metal, and large construction firms bankrupting themselves to build ones. Oh. Right, says Jake. Okay, continue. Here's the plan, John. You take Chet and Dan. Circle around the back. Are those actually people in this group, by the way? Yeah, okay, cool. You take Chet and Dan and circle around the back. Circle round the back. Not around, round. We'll go through the front, throw down the ladder, and barricade the door. you all nod. Johnson raises his hand to knock on the door, and suddenly a young girl in a nightgown opens it. Okay, I might as well take them around the back. Take Chet and Dan and circle around the back. You quickly run over to the back of the farmhouse, finding a pair of windows set into the wall. Which one do you want to go in, you ask? Well, I weigh more, so I should go through the window closest to the inside. You go through the outside one. Go through the outside window. Who said that? You smash the window open with your elbow and then climb up and inside. You waste no time taking in your surroundings. The back door leads to the kitchen, where you glimpse a mother pulling a rifle off the wall and a father grabbing a shotgun from just inside the door of the living room. You turn to leave, but you hear a yell coming from the living room. You once again yell, I'm Big Dick Marston, and quick draw the father and mother with your laser pistol. You look around the kitchen and see a door set in the wall. That's got to be the basement, you think, as you run over and open it. You shine your flashlight down the stairs, but it's strong enough to eliminate them completely. You're about to go down, but you hear a creaking noise outside. Okay. Investigate the creaking noise. Investigate the creaking noise. You walk over to the kitchen window, shine your flashlight outside of the darkness. You can make out anything in the odd shape of the bush and a tree in the moonlight. You're about to turn back when suddenly a shape moves quickly to the right outside the window. Hey! Hey, boys. Something's here. Where y'all at? I don't know. Pretty damn good, but it's very short responses. You yell to your companions to raise your weapons. You surprise a gun barrel emerges from the gloom outside the window and starts firing just as a voice yells fire. The bullets slam into you, knocking you backwards and releasing short bursts of electricity through your body. You hit the ground with a thud as the world begins to fade away. Deny. Yell. I'm Big Dick Marston. And deny death. You try to yell, but your strength is fading fast. You watch as the window you saw a gun barrel snaps back into the house. You manage to weakly yell, "Yo!" for the matching ghost door. I'm Big Duck Marston. Let's see what. I'm Big Dumb Marston. I'm Big Fat Marston. Your companions yell a number of amusing alternatives to Big Jake's original nickname for you as they try to drag your corpse into the farmhouse. Help me! I'm Big Dick Marston. You can't. Oh no! I'm Big Duck Marston. You watch John, Chet, and Dan drag your corpse to the farmhouse, struggling to lift it from the ground. You wonder if you should yell at them that you're dead, but you're enjoying the banter too much to spoil it for him. What happened? Asked John. I got big. I got a big dick. You're so handsome. What? Dan asked. He got big dick, dude. John. Look at the size of that thing. Your companions laugh as they drop your corpse to the ground in the kitchen. You yourself ask, why is my gun in two parts? I custom made especially to fit my extraordinary. This wasn't in two parts. It's because Big Dick shot you. John tells you. You're a loud thud as a boot kicks you in the head. Shut the hell up, you. For other companions yell at you. Tell myself to get up and fight. You try to jump up and attack, but your body is too weak from the gunshot, and you collapse to the ground. Your companions drag you to the farmhouse, laughing at how badly you've been shot. What happened? Who is this? This is Big Dick. Sorry, buddy. It's so Big Dick. You hear a loud cackle of a laugh, which immediately recognizes belonging to the crazy old man you met earlier. I told him, boy. I told him. He laughs. Now what happened? What went down? Me! I'm Big Dick Marston. I've been I've been shot. Who's John? He watches John turns to face the others. Chet, he says, I think you better explain what happened because I'm not sure I understand. Dan and I were just talking to this guy, Chet begins, and we were having a good time drinking with him, drinking my whiskey. What happened? We've been betrayed. They fucking shot me with electrical fucking bullets or something. The old man butts in. When this guy starts acting really friendly, Chet continues, and he goes to hug Dan, so I clear my throat to let him know I'm watching his moves. That's very considerate of you, the old man says. Hey! Stop talking about Big Dick Marston that way. Help me out. So Big Dick Marston is, I don't know how if you've been watching this whole time, but basically Big Dick Marston is a persona that one of my friends give John Marston in the Red Dead series. He just goes around like fucking killing people. He'll be like, he'll yell about how he's Big Dick Marston and he'll kill people and then he'll be like, it was me, Big Dick Marston, I did it. And you know, so I basically just went ahead and did it this way. And I guess I was like betrayed by my friends. I cleared my throat, Chet explains, and this guy goes to hug Dan. But as he did, he takes out a knife and stabs him. You watch the old man walks over to where you're lying and begins prodding at your body. He's dead, the old man. I'm watching. I am now a spirit outside of my body. And I'm dead. So I'm dead, but I'm also in my body at the same time. What the fuck? And the reason that this has been going on so long, and you probably just noticed, is because I forgot to change the ticker. So, like, I just had no idea what the fuck I was doing with my life just then. So, anyway. I'm not dead. I'm Big Dick Marston. I'm Big Marston. I'm Big Dick Marston. And this goes on like this. Like, I always gotta mention that I'm Big Dick Marston. Big you can't cross over to the other side. He's dead, the old man repeats. This guy's definitely dead. His corpse is still warm. I'm not, you protest, weakly punching the old man in the chest. He falls back onto the floor and begins laughing. The dead guy just tried to punch me, he laughs. He's definitely dead. Oh, no, I'm fucking not dying here. Get up and use Dead Eye to kill them all. I'm just gonna see if I can just overload this shit. These guys are just fucking with. They have to be. Like, they shot me and like basically killed me. You draw your gun and in one fluid motion you grab it and fire. The bullet flies forward and shoots straight into Big Chet's head, killing him instantly. There's so many big. There's Big Dan, Big Chet, Big John, Big Dick Marston, Big somebody. You squeeze off another round, this time hitting John in the neck, sending him in the ground, bleeding out. You turn to Glorious Harry, only for him to cower in fear. Okay, I'm gonna do my classic. I'm Big Dick John Marston. John fucking Marston. You scream as you pull the trigger. I'm Big Dick John fucking Marston. You scream as you pull the trigger. The bullet flies out and hits him in the chest and he falls to the floor. The old man grabs his rifle and you quickly send a bullet in his direction. The bullet smashes into the wall as the old man runs behind the bar. You stumble forward, walking towards him. You reach the counter and spot where he is hiding. Shoot him. But actually, fuck, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna shoot him. Shoot him in the knee. Pole vault over the counter. Use my large phallus to catapult. Oh no, use your. I gotta speak in second person. Use your large phallus to catapult yourself over the counter and intercept the old man. I don't know. You got a large, do your large member and push it forward, firing yourself over the counter. You see the old man knocking you to the floor. You grab your gun and point it at the old man. I'm Big Dick Marston. Let's see if it like predicts my movements and just kills him. Yes, I know who you are, the old man screams. I'm sorry. I'll take anything you want. You look around the room and see a large sack of cash next to a shotgun. You can take the money and leave the old man alive, or you can kill him now and take both the money and the shotgun. More reward just for a fucking dishonorable act? Kill him now to maximize loot. Yes, sir. How long is this fucking track? It's been going on forever. Where am I? Beer Factory. Oh, Gangplank Galleon is next, even though, like, only the intro to that is good. Please, AI. Dungeon, please. You're sure the track isn't a loop? No, it isn't. I just looked. It was only like 4 minutes and 2 seconds. It just seems like it's going on for a while. You grab the shotgun and head for the door. You open it up, revealing a dozen waiting dead rabbits. All of which are pointing their own weapons at you. Drop your weapon, one of them screams. Time slows down as you realize there's no way you'll be able to get out of this alive. Is this the end of Red Dead? Use dead eye to... Yeah, it's the sad ending. Yeah, exactly. There's only this ending, really. But use Deadeye to kill them. I'm just going to see what happens. It probably will just kill me. You fire, killing 2 of the assailants with headshots. You duck down and move out the door, shooting another as you go. You run forward, firing 3 times at once as the lawmen try to shoot back at you. Your shots hits 2 of them, but the final shot hits you in the back of the head, killing you instantly. There it is. So you talk about just like the original, like actually just Red Dead, like John's story. Yeah, it kind of did suck. Like I was like, holy shit, this is gonna blow. Cause I knew there was no way John was gonna make it out alive. Like he came out there and I was like, he was there and they rolled up on him like so many of them at once. I was like, there's no way he's gonna fucking make it. I think Red Dead 2 was a lot more, like in my opinion was. I think that the ending was still somewhat anticlimactic, but it was still like it wasn't really anticlimactic because I expected it to happen. But there's if you do the bad ending, it's fucking shit. I'm trying not to say too much about it because one of my friends might watch this and he hasn't played the game yet fully. We've been telling him like fucking play the goddamn game, it's good. But he's already spoiled himself. He already knows that Arthur got tuberculosis. And it's like, dude, like, he's like, the internet spoiled it for me. I'm like, but you went searching. Like, there's no way that you just, I'm just going to scroll and fucking, like, if you knew that spoilers were there, then why didn't you avoid them? Either way, it's just like, damn you, it doesn't necessarily spoil the entire thing, but it does make things, you know, a lot worse. At least he saw the sunrise as he died, yeah. Yeah, it was quite the experience. The ending on its own, like with John and everything, I thought was worth it. Anyway, so I've been shot and killed, I suppose. I guess I'll just say the end. The end. I think I have brain damage. Yeah, don't worry about it. The moral of the story is Always wear a hat. Okay. I would figure I was wearing a hat, but okay. Check out my Tumblr. Like a hat was gonna save me. Link removed. Excellent. Alright, well let's fucking refresh this and go to something new. That was fucking Big Dick Marston story. I'm gonna see if I can come up with something interesting. I had an idea earlier because I was listening to the Donkey Kong music. I'm gonna choose... You are Dankey Kang. I know if it erased link removed or if the devs made it block links. You know, that's actually... I'm pretty sure that makes sense. It might. Because last time I got hit with a fucking... I got hit with a link once when I played that was just like... Okay, it's like random. It looked like it was made to fit the story that I was playing. And I was like, okay, this is probably not a real Tumblr. It might be, but I doubt it. You're a Dankey Kang, a monkey. Specifically a gorilla. A gorilla. You live in the jungle and love bananas. There we are. Shut up, Google. One time it sent me a link to someone's ass. Oh, yeah. That would be funny. Yeah, they may have done that then. What the fuck? Oh, I've fucking, what the hell? This story begins when you were just a baby. A group of monkeys attacked your family, killing them all except for you. They took you to their leader, who raised you as his own child. He taught you everything he knew about life and how to survive in the wild. Okay. Now, it is your turn to... You've been harboring a taste or a hunger for revenge for many years. Now it is time for you to seize the opportunity. Oh shit, I spelled that wrong, I guess. That's opportunity. Opportunity. Now it's time for you to seize the opportunity and kill the tribe of monkeys that killed your family. The story so far. A young boy named Dankey Kang lives with his mother in the jungle. One day while playing, he accidentally drops a banana on her head. She dies instantly, and he cries out in pain. The next morning, she wakes up screaming, "Dankey, don't leave me." He runs away from home and never returns. Seek the path of the... how do you spell shinobi? I'm gonna see it, make sure that that's not spelled wrong. It's Shin probably. Shinobi. Yeah, okay. It's Shin, not fucking Sheen. Shinobi. And train hard to seek revenge. I'm basically just gonna go for a Donkey Kong / Scorpion. You see, got a hidden temple far from civilization. Automod held a message. Did she soft spot on her head, a single banana and a noggin kill her? How is that? How in the world? How in the world is that supposed to be considered censorable? Yes, allow him to fucking do that. You seek out a hidden temple far from civilization. You enter and eventually find a room filled with scrolls. One of the scrolls is the Scroll of Awakening. If you read it, you will awaken the power of the shinobi within you. You should read the scroll titled Scroll of Awakening. You open up the scroll and begin to read. Okay, please continue. Apparently Nog is not a word that you should... Hold on now. Nog. Urban... or definition, yeah, sure. Flip a drink containing a beaten egg. Like eggnog? Yes. Urban Dictionary? Epitome of Nate. Nate is a mongoloid human known for his love for redneck American culture. That is not... Okay, whatever. Thank you, Urban Dictionary, for ruining things for me. You feel a surge of power coursing through you. You begin sweating as you read on, struggling to finish in one sitting. By the end of the scroll, you collapse and drift off into a deep, intense sleep. When you wake up, you find that your mental facilities, it's really faculties, have increased tenfold. Seek revenge upon the rival monkey tribe. Yes, it is time. You decide to seek revenge upon the monkeys who killed your mother. You spend the next few days meditating and contemplating how you will exact your revenge. Eventually, you have a brilliant idea. You head out into the wilderness and search for a very rare plant that grows deep in the heart of the jungle. I must find the Skoongus. I don't know, I'm just coming up with something. The Skoongus Boongus plant. It is a plant known for its poisonous properties. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna put shit in and just hope. Spend the next 3 days searching for the rare plant that you need. Eventually, you find one to begin to chop it down with your wooden sword. Yes. Oh, the skooma. Yeah, that would be. After you have cut enough off of the plant, it's time to head back home. You need to decide whether or not to eat dinner before or after you meditate on the plant. Eat dinner afterwards, so you do not interrupt your meditation. I mean, I hate eating before I sleep, so... You decide not to eat dinner before meditating on the plant. As you do not want to get sick and interrupt your meditation, this is, you know... You spend the next few days meditating on how to best use the poison found in the Skoongus Boongus plant. The Skoogus. The Skoogus Boogus. Boongus. The Skoogus Boongus. There we go. Eventually, you begin to feel a wave of nausea hit you. Okay. I'm just gonna see what happens. Please continue, AI. Go ahead. Take the story as you please. You open your eyes and find that you weren't able to focus on the words in front of you. You close your eyes again and try to visualize the words in a more 3D way than normal. After struggling to keep your head above the water for what seems like an eternity, you eventually pick yourself up off the floor and prepare to bathe. I know now. I must concoct. I don't know how to spell concoct. Yes, the skooma, the byproduct of Skoogus Boongus. Snaky Chanty. Okay. God, there's so many of these. They're only like 1 minute and 40 seconds long apiece. I'd really love to get to the Banjo-Kazooie stuff, though. I just like the Banjo-Kazooie stuff, but I'll let this play for now. Months Months have passed and it's finally time to avenge your mother. You head down to the kitchen early in the morning before anyone else has woken up. First, you gather all the necessary ingredients needed to make skooma. They consist of month-old vegetables, yeast, red berries, and the Skogus bungus plant. Wondrous. Ooh. Oh. Banana. You grab the ingredients and throw them into the pot. Must be careful when crafting this. It is a volatile. It's a volatile mixture. Ooh, banana. Put the pot on the stove and turn the stove on. Reach begins to bubble as it heats up, and you begin to notice a foul smell coming from the pot. With each second that goes by, the smell gets worse and worse, and your eyes begin to water. I must push through. I must have the resolve to finish this. Can't stop me. I'm gonna do this. It suddenly becomes unbearable to be in the same room as the pot. You turn your head away from the pot, put your hands over your mouth and nose and try to block out the smell, but it's no use. You begin to choke and gag uncontrollably. Eventually, you succumb to the toxic fumes and fall to the floor of the kitchen. Gain the strength to push past the fumes and finish the mixture. Finish the mixture. God, I'm fucking this stuff right here must not be very, very good. I can only imagine what boiling month-old vegetables, yeast, red berries, and a Skogus bungus plant is supposed to be like. You got another remaining strength to finish the mixture. The stove's exhaust fan kicks on, and a short in the wiring causes the pot to spark and set the surrounding kitchen on fire. Your entire family is tragically killed that day. However, you manage to bottle the skooma. Let's see what happens. I can't. God, trying to create skooma. I am a fucking shinobi, like, superhuman. You decide to use the profits from selling it to get your vengeance on the entire city. Over the course of a year, you sell the skooma to gain a small army. I have officially created a drug. I've officially apparently created a drug. I've made skooma. And then I took skooma and I started selling it, and now I have an, I guess now it says over the course of the year you sell the skooma and gain a small army. I'm going to imagine that skooma, that I have basically got an army of junkies. Now that I have gained an army of junkies, I must now myself consume the skooma to gain the godlike powers it grants, even if only for a short time. Apparently I just like made a little bit, but do a kegger with the skooma. Yeah. You down the skooma and wait for it to take effect. Your body begins to tingle as the skooma takes hold. Soon you begin to feel as if you can take on the world. Oh no. I've fucked up. Now I'm addicted. No. I can't. Become addicted to this power. I must exact my revenge. I can't do this. If I take too much, I'll just do like Oblivion and fucking fly across the world so fast the game crashes. You begin to get scared and reconsider what you're doing. No, I must continue on, you think to yourself. You begin to laugh maniacally as your army of junkies charge into battle and you feast upon their blood. To hell with it. I will chug kegs of skooma. This power is incredible. I will run so fast the world will not keep up with me. But you really become basically retarded when you do this. Your everything, like all of your other facets, like drop, but you can your strength and speed go up. You begin to feel the euphoria take over your mind. You feel as you can do anything. You decide that you must now face your father and his army of religious fanatics. Come on, let's go find Dad, you say to your friends. You all head out of the door, and as you do, the guard stops you. You cannot stop me, mortal. I'm not. You just end up flying into a mountain in Mach 3 and die, yeah. You buy your dagger and stab the guard in the neck. Take that, you happily say. You leave the guard to bleed out and exit your home. Your family does not even care. They are still under the effects of the drug you made. I have made the whole world addicted to skooma? I, Dankey Kang, challenge my zealous father to a duel. You could not possibly stop me now. This went from killing another tribe of monkeys to killing my father. You exit the cave and find yourself in a barren wasteland. To your right, you see your father standing there with several zealots. They are all pointing their firearms at you. I know the skooma has addled your brain, but you will not be taking our followers any further, your father says. The zealots begin to open fire. No, you can't do this. Go away, bot. Go away. Go away. Can't do this. Use the power of the skooma to move so fast you can't be hit by bullets. Bullers. You begin to quickly spin and your body begins to move so fast the zealots can't even see you. Bullets fly around you, but not a single one hits you. Soon your father stops the barrage. Well, see, I figured these bots are supposed to target people who only have a couple of viewers. Like, they're probably just like a fucking script or something that just says, hey, target viewers with less than so many viewers. And then they just pop into the fucking, you know, the chat and say dumb shit. So fly into one of the soldiers, the zealots, at Mach 3. I'm just gonna leave it at that, see what happens. Pretty sure big streamers still get bots too, but you quickly charge forward, moving faster than the zealots can follow. You move your body in a diving tackle into one of them, and you knock one of the zealots into the air, but he is only slightly injured from the impact. The man pulls out a knife and attempts to stab you. He fails, however, and you break his neck. I am a god, father. Can't you see? Can you hear them? The Skoogus Boongus. They are calling to us to lead us to the land of endless bananas. Banana. Oh, I imagine you just bouncing on one of them at Mach 3 like a pinball. Yeah, just fucking smack them off into fucking a galaxy. You would probably just like break all your bones, really. You're gonna laugh. You begin to laugh as you decapitate another zealot. Soon you realize your father has been trying to kill you the whole time. This is the end of the road, son. He shoots you in the face with a flare gun, burning your head off. Not enough. Fire? Pain? Nothing. Put it out with Skooma. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, let's see what happens. You feel nothing, continue to feast upon the blood of your enemies. Douse the zealots in Skooma to make them junkies to do your bidding. I used an exclamation point there and I probably shouldn't have. You finish feasting on your enemies, have the junkies bring you a bathtub full of skooma. You proceed to get high for the next few days. You snort bucketfuls of skooma, drink it and even smoke it till you pass out in a pile of drug. I guess. Now, it is time to confront my father once and for all. We're the skooma junkie all along. Yeah, we're hallucinating all of this. You awaken from your drug-induced coma and stumble out of the cave. You begin to walk towards the city, but realize you are still naked and decide to look for clothes first. You remember some of the zealots and the mine had outfits and head back to retrieve one. You quickly spot one that fits you well enough to put it on. No, I do not require clothing. I require the blood of my father. Yeah, so have I just like come out in a stupor and been like, oh damn, I need to get some clothes. You all out of the city and begin to search for your dad. The search for your father. You decide to search the church, which is likely the place he would be. You enter the church and find him standing on the podium with a microphone. He is yelling about how people will suffer if they do not accept the Lord. The Lord? There is only one Lord, and it is banana. The skooma will lead us there. Follow me, and I will promise you paradise. Come, Father. You have already lost. I need close coffee and some Advil. Yeah. I don't take it. I just like, the last time I got fucking drunk, I woke up at like 4:30 a.m. and I was like, pretty much like at that point, all I really wanted was water. Like the first thing I did was just grab like a fucking jug of water and just chug it. You approach the podium and your father begins to yell about how you are a stoned fool who will lead the church to destruction. You rip the microphone off of the stand and throw it out of the window. I'm ready now. We can leave for the city of Oraz now. The zealous cheer and your father walks off. Charge your father with the speed of... Charge your father at the speed of light. I don't know. Fucking whatever. Charge your father, letting out a war cry. He is too fast and spins around, shooting you in the chest twice with the pistol he had hidden. Causes of war before he begins to kick you repeatedly in the head, breaking your skull and killing you. Revive yourself with the power of Skooma. Just, oh shit. Ooh. Just drink up some skooma right quick. You take a deep breath and store another line of skooma. You begin to shake before your brain begins to become numb. You realize that you are now invincible, can survive anything. You feel yourself revive and quickly run out of the church. God damn it! Face me, Father! Yes, my son. It is time. You begin to laugh, realizing that you are invincible now. You realize that if you're to survive, you'll have to kill your father. To do so, you quicken your pace, following your father's trail of cigarette butts. You begin to realize he's leading you around through circles in the city. This is the blood of Christ. Gives everyone a glass of skooma. Perfect. Influence the public to partake in skooma, which will bend them to your will. I will use them to find my father. You realize that the amount of skooma you've been consuming has made you incredibly intelligent. It does not do that. You realize that you continue to consume it, you become even more intelligent. You decide that you are ready to begin taking over the city. You take more skooma and begin to plot your course of action. Use my army of junkies to find my father. Oh shit! I should have said your, but we'll see what happens. You begin to realize you now have an incredible amount of influence over people. You decide to gather the zealots in the church and use them to find your father. You head back to the church and begin gathering a group of zealots together. You send them out in groups of 2 to find your father. They find your father hidden in, and see where it takes it. Various dumpsters and storefronts. Okay. You realize that he has been taking refuge with other zealots who have been cast out of the church for crimes varying from kettle theft to adultery. The tribals, as you've come to call them, begin to arrive. You recognize Isaiah, one of the zealots you picked up on day 1. Isaiah, I will not wait much longer to find my father. I will sacrifice everything to do so. Do not keep me waiting. Disco Train. What's the name of this track? Isaiah begins to squirm before handing you another cigarette. You take it and then throw it on the floor. I'm waiting! Isaiah nods before handing you a piece of paper. It's your father's criminal record. He's been arrested for public drunkenness 13 times. I do not care about his past. I only desire to know where he is. Skooma will show me. And if I have to resort to using it, you will lose everything. He's a hypocrite then, telling you not to drink skooma, but he'd been arrested 13 times. Yeah. He's a fucker. Isaiah begins to shake and hands you a glass bottle, one with a large piece missing. The scent of skooma fills your nostrils. You feel yourself go numb. You begin to see flashes of your father's past. He was born poor on the street. Use your visions to detect your father's location. Yeah, this guy thinks he's a reformed man, that he could just start a zealous church to find me and kill me. And you begin to see where your father lives and begin to walk towards it. You find a small house with no visible owner. You have your zealots break down the door and you enter the house. You search through it and you find a small underground area Under the house. It's made of wood and bricks. No windows or anything. Father. I know. I will not wait any longer. It's the Skooma cellar. He's been keeping it. He's been keeping Skooma his own. Father peeks from behind the brick wall, a shocked look on his face. Son, is that you? You begin to walk towards him and you begin to feel your nose tingle again. You quickly put your finger over a hole. It sniffs sharply to stop the flow of blood. I've been taking too much Skooma. It's coming. I'm coming down. I'm about to come down. This is not good. I'm losing it. Kill your father and end it. You wipe your eyes and realize that the tingling in your nose has stopped. You force yourself to cry and begin to think of memories with your father. You remember when he first taught you how to hunt. You remember when he first bought you a knife. You remember when he first held you as a baby. Kill him! You've been snoring just Skooma, to be fair. Now you got a nosebleed. Yeah, I have, but it's I'm just thinking it's not going too well. You pull your dagger out of its sheath and walk towards your father. He does not notice you. You stab him in the throat. His eyes widen as you realize what's happening to him. He attempts to scream, but only gargling sounds emerges. He grabs you by the wrist and attempts to shake the dagger loose. No, father. The Skooma demands your death. You killed my family. It's over. We remember being a baby. Yeah, I guess. He lets go of you. He falls to his knees before collapsing on the floor. He tries to reach for his shotgun but falls short. Your eyes burn, your nostrils tingle. But you won't cry for this monster. This creature deserves no tears from you. This creature! The Reapers have come to take him. Now, the cycle is complete. I am now free. You leave your father behind as the Reapers tear into him. Reaper, okay. You walk out of the chamber and find the Zealots waiting outside. You immediately break into a chant, praying and praising God for your safe return. No, I only pray Skooma. Isaiah walks up to you, a cigarette in his mouth. So, boss, where to next? The grave. You say, started when you accidentally killing your mother with the banana as a child. Yeah, but see, what happened is like, they fucking, some other monkeys came and killed my fucking people, and then I fucking killed my own mother by accident. The grave, you say to him, grimly, as you snap his neck. Burn it all. Okay. The Zealots shout in unison and begin burning the house down. You leave. Your work here finished. Okay, let's see what happens. Keep going. Okay. Retire to your home and consume so much skooma. You die and go to the big banana in the sky. You have finished the Dark Souls. Why does this story sound so familiar? Okay, sure. The moral of the story is... Okay. Don't oh. Yes, boys and girls, yes. Anyone who watches this at any point in time in the history of ever, go ahead and think about it before you do hard drugs, everybody. Let's enter one more time. Okay. Okay, it doesn't want to fucking... I'm just gonna keep spamming it and see what happens. Okay, it's not loading anything anymore. I guess it just doesn't want to do it. Check out my other stories at... Okay. It just doesn't... Come on. Come on, baby. Paste bin. Isn't that like a site where everybody puts like scripts and stuff? I thought like code and fucking other like real random programs and stuff. Isn't that paste bin? I thought it was anyway. I don't. Maybe I'm not sure. Alright, we'll do like one more. Just one. I don't have time for much else. This time it's gonna be like, oh, that's GitHub. Yeah, okay. Okay. Paste bin must be something else. I thought I've been there a few times, but maybe not. Okay, we're gonna do like one more. I'm gonna do. It's for large text or what? Okay. Got you. Well, as the last one, what do you think I should do? I've seen some other prompts out. I've seen some actual custom prompts out there people have made that are pretty neat. Like I've seen the endless IKEA and other stuff like that, but I don't find that to be, I don't know. I've seen other people do that stuff and it doesn't really, you know, work out that well. It definitely doesn't seem like an endless IKEA. So, because I'm thinking about just like hitting a fantasy and just like doing some fucking stupid shit. You are Jar Gaming, a hot dog vendor in New York. One day you were serving hot dogs but realized you were out of ketchup. You are Jar Gaming. I guess I could just... I know what you're referring to, my fucking name. It's in here, Yar. But... The jar is like... It's actually neat. Like, or Yar Gaming. Yar Gaming. Okay, hold on. I'll do that. Yeah, so it's pronounced in here, Yar. But, I mean, in like, simple, like, fucking... English terms, but if you want to like roll the R's and say with an accent, it's different. But okay, I'm gonna do that. You are Jar Gaming. Oh no, it's fine. A hot dog vendor in New York. New York. Please. One day you are serving hot dogs, but when realize you have run out of ketchup. Yeah, I guess I probably could have, but I don't know. I like typing things. You decide to sell your last remaining hot dogs for $1 each and hope that someone will buy them. One day you were selling hot dogs at the corner of Broadway and Lexington Avenue when you notice a man walking down the street with a small suitcase. Hey! Hey, sir. Would you like to purchase a hot dog? I make these bad boys myself. Oh no, this could be bad. Like, why point out the briefcase? Man looks up from his newspaper, walks over to you. He's wearing a business suit and a briefcase in one hand. I'm sorry, I don't think we can do that. What? He asks. What the fuck? We can't accept the deal that would give us less than $1.99 per share. The man's eyes move from the briefcase to your face, and he opens the case. He pulls out a stack of money and counts $20 bills. That should cover it, he says, handing you the money. Thanks, bud. How many hot dogs do you want? I should have asked him if he had ketchup. I guess because I just two answers, handing you another $20. Okay, thank you, sir. You're not sure what a stock is, and you definitely don't know how to make change for a $20 bill, but that money sure will come in handy. You made the man his hot dogs and hand them to him in napkins. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Oh, but wait. Do you happen to have any ketchup? Man looks up from his hot dog and surprises you even ask. He looks at you for a second and says, "No, I don't have ketchup. I have everything else, but no ketchup." Everything else? Hold on, let's see. He's gonna keep saying something. You mean you have mustard? I don't have mustard either. I have everything else. Then what all do you have then? Like relish? Mayonnaise? I have relish, onions, cabbage, and 2 kinds of meat. Would you care to try it? You look at his hot dog and consider whether or not you would like to try a new kind of meat that you've never heard of before. Thank you, he says, taking a bite of his hot dog. I made these myself. No. I made those, you dumbass. I just sold them to you. His face turns red and he looks down at his feet. I'm really sorry about that, he says. You see, I suffer from a condition similar to face blindness. It means I have a very difficult time recognizing people by their faces. He extends his hand to shake yours. My name's John. What's yours? My name is Jar. Jar Gaming. Pleasure. Pleasure to meet you, Jar, says John. Listen, would you like to come over for dinner? My wife makes the best spaghetti in town. That's very nice of you, but I have to work until closing time. That's fine. How about afterwards then? Yeah, that sounds great. I like how I've just roped myself into going to dinner with this guy. Thanks, John. See you tonight. No, he says he's got he says he's got a wife. Great, see you tonight. You finish your work day and count your money to see if you made enough to pay the rent. You managed to make $45 this week. Dude, that dude just gave me like stacks of 20s, which should be enough. Most of the customers tip you, and on top of the cost of food, it gives you a little extra to save or spend as you wish. That guy gave me quite a lot of money. I wonder how much there is. You're in the case and you are shocked to see there's no less than $50, $100 notes in here. There must be $5,000 here. You put the case down and stare at it for a minute, unsure what to do. You have to tell someone, but who can you trust? Fuck no! Tell no one and stash the case or leaving. Like, who the fuck do you think I am? Like, I'm just gonna, like, give this to someone? He forgot his he like left the whole briefcase. You had the case under some junk behind the counter and leave to go get something to eat. Way out, you bump into Officer Melina. You try to move out of her way, but she stops you. Hey, where are you sneaking off to? She asks. You explain that you're going to go get some dinner. I'm headed to a quaint acquaintance's house. I spelled that wrong. For dinner. He seems like a nice guy. Just invited me over today. Yeah, exactly. I can't let her know about the cash. Oh, I see, she says. Tell me about this acquaintance. You try to explain that he's a friendly, nice guy you bumped into at the market, but Officer Molina doesn't seem to be listening. She interrupts you. What's his name? She asks, writing in her notepad. John? I didn't catch his last name. Run! She's on to you. Shit. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna see what she says. Unless she just leaves me. John is just so simple. All of us needs to write that down, but you're faintly sure she's writing something else. How do you know him? She asks. You explained that you met him in the market. She seemed. I see. What does he do for work? Run. You're gonna run to find Officer Molina in your way. She grabs you by the collar of your shirt and lifts you to the air. Here's what we're gonna do, she says. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and you are gonna give me some answers, alright? So she's just like Goku'd behind me. Like, I went to run, and she just whoosh, just right up behind me. You know, like, fucking just instant transmission in my way. Holy shit, she's strong too. If this is like supposed to be me, I am not small. I'm just like a regular static 6 feet, but I'm 210 pounds. Like, it's not that fucking easy. She's so fucking strong, she lifts you by the collar like a school bully. Yeah, exactly. Officer, please. I don't know anything about John. Okay? I only caught his name. That's literally all. Officer Molina's face turns red to the beat. She spits you in the face. How dare you lie to me, she screams. Tell me everything or I'll beat it out of you. She shoves you onto the floor and begins kicking you in the ribs. Please! I don't... No! I'm not lying. I can take you to him if that pleases you. God damn. God. Your screams of pain turn into pleas of mercy. That's what I thought, Officer Molina smirks. You rats always squeal at the first sign of pain. She draws her nightstick and approaches you with a sick grin on her face. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. You best back the fuck up. I've got a gun. You grab your bat and jump to your feet. Come on, you want to try me? I've been fighting scumbags like you my whole life. Officer Molina slings up for your head, but you dug and jab her in the stomach. She falls to her knees and coughs. Yeah! Not me, you dumb bitch. She's got like qualified immunity, so she's gonna fuck me. You pull her head forward and knee her in the face, breaking her nose. She falls backward, clutching her face. Why? Why are you doing this to me? She asks, swinging down her face. I just wanted to help. She crawls to the corner of the room and sobs. You stand over her and gloat. Yeah. You're a fucking idiot. Don't try to play coy. It's not gonna work. I know you guys have body cams. And even better, my store here has cameras. You ain't getting away with shit. Yeah, exactly. She's trying to guilt trip me. She's trying to fucking play fucking coy about what's going on. You go behind the counter and grab your phone. I'm calling the police. You don't want to put the phone to your ear. If you don't want it's an emergency, I'd like to report a robbery and assault. Alright, sir. You stay calm and tell me exactly what happened. One of your officers attempted to assault me. I need you guys to respond to this. I own jars, hot dogs, and snacks down the street. I don't know, fuck. You really think the college go arrest yourself? If we're gonna see if they show up. I'm obviously pretty damn good in a fight. So, where am I selling stuff at again? Broadway in Lexington. Down on the corner of Broadway and Lexington. They probably won't, but I'll just like phone up Antifa or something. They'll take care of it. Nah, my ass, I'll handle it my damn self. What's your phone number, sir? 415-527-8319. And they wouldn't help a southerner either. It's like, yeah, I got this officer down here in my shop. I'll send someone right now. They should be there in a few minutes. Thank you. You end the call to sign. Officer Melina backs away slowly with her hands up. Yeah. You realize you've fucked up. Don't you? Never should have come here. Post on her Twitter. Get her canceled, yeah! Post her on Twitter, yeah. Perfect. She begins to laugh. They'll never believe you. Never. That camera isn't going to show anything, and I'm sure you won't even remember how you supposedly beat up an officer of the law. Her voice begins to turn more menacing. Now, time to take your freedom away. You have just triggered the Patreon in me, okay? She isn't a real cop. She's scared of cops. Ma'am, you really don't want to anger the Patriot in me, man. I'm not afraid to die on my feet. They're gonna take my freedom. Damn city cops. She lifts her nightstick into the air and pauses. Then I'll do it for you. She swings down with all her might, smashes into your skull, calling you to fall to your knees. You seem a lot less dangerous on your knees, she begins as you struggle to stand back up. What's wrong? Reach under the counter and grab the Mossberg. Eat there. And give her a hot load of buckshot. I don't give a fuck. I'll kill all of you fuckers. I don't give a shit. I will go full killdozer. Oh, you grab your shotgun and point it at her. She doesn't even flinch. Go ahead, pull the trigger. You'll be doing me a favor. You cock the gun and aim it between her eyes. Despite her brave facade, she can't help but let a single tear fall. I'll give you one last chance. Get down hands up, get down, and stay there. I haven't felt more hatred for fake characters since Michael from Red Dead Redemption 2. Arrest her. She slowly lifts her hands in the air. She falls to her knees and raises her head. Good, good. You point the shotgun downward and walk forward, grabbing her pistol. You lift it into the air and show her you take it and throw it aside. You then turn around and go back behind the counter, putting your shotgun away. No, 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 no. Cuff her. You reach for her handcuffs and walk toward her, even in the kneel position. She's still a lot taller than you. No, the fuck she is not. You even follow her in an attempt to put the cuffs on her. Please, please don't, she says, quietly sobbing. You ignore her pleas and manage to cuff her wrists. How the fuck? Who is this bitch? This fucking bitch is huge. Like, on her knees, she's 6 feet tall. Like, she's actually, no, she's like fucking 6'1" or 2. Or like 3 maybe. A lot taller than me. Like 6'4" on her knees. Like, holy shit. That's at least, she's probably like, it's at least like from her fucking knees down, it's probably at least an extra foot. An extra 12 inches. She's probably like fucking 7'5". Like, what the fuck is this bitch? Oh no, I'm still listening. Yeah, no, I mean, she'll, if she's leaning and she's like resting on her ankles, that will give her, she'd be even taller than that. But, I mean, she'd be taller than like 7 foot something, but like from your knees down, like, I've probably got, well, probably like roughly like from my knee to my ankle at least. That's probably like 12 inches or so. And then my foot will give me like an extra like 1.5 or so. So, I don't know. She's fucking like over 7 foot tall. Easy. And she's resting on her ankles. She's like fucking, she's not even able to stand up. Because her fucking back will be like, you won't even, you can't. Yeah, I mean, if you're fucking like 8 foot tall, your back is gonna be like useless. So, you know her please and manage to cuff her wrists. Wait. What have I done? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I can salvage that. What's happened? Oh shit, there's chat. Hold on. Hold on, I'll fix it. Let me remove this one. Continue game. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Thank God for fucking their new thing. There we go. Cause before it was just like if you closed the fucking thing, you were done. Anyway. Wait for the, yeah, exactly. Wait for the police to arrive. Oh man. You are on the counter and wait behind it. You can hear the police sirens in the distance. Soon they arrive. The cruiser's flying up to the sidewalk in front of the store. 2 officer section vehicles are going to run inside, guns drawn. You can hear them shouting at you to drop your weapon and get on the ground. Guys, officers, I do not have a weapon. Officer, how do you spell her? Melina? Melina, yeah, that's right. Melina assaulted me first. We'll see. We gonna see. Cause if they fucking do one goddamn thing, I'm gonna pull out the buster. I don't give a fuck. On the ground they shout, I'm the good guy. She assaulted me first. She's in the handcuffs. You shout back. A moment of silence fills the room. The officers assess the situation. They slowly move towards you, guns pointed at you. On the ground. Fuck. Comply. Okay, hold on. Put hands up and... I don't know. Put hands up and explain the situation thoroughly. Like, they're gonna have to come over here and fucking force me to the fucking ground, because I'm about to grab this Mossberg, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm with hot dogs. I promise it'll work. Raise your hands, begin to explain the situation. Officers, I do not have a weapon. Officer Molina assaulted me first. Please cuff her, you say. The two cops quickly rush behind the counter and uncuff her, without ever taking their gun off you. Thanks. Thanks. You fucking bastards. Okay. Okay. Sounds like it's fucking straight killdozer time then. You guys are fucked. You say, quickly grabbing the shotgun under counter and blasting him. One of them drops to the ground and screams in agony while the other runs for cover. He manages to hide behind a shelf and avoids your shots. Shit, son of a bitch, you curse! The officer in cover begins calling for backup on his radio. Shit, I gotta get out of here. Blast the other officer. No, fuck them. I'm gonna fucking... You're blasted. I ain't fucking letting you call for backup. You're done. You're done. An officer who's desperately attempting to climb the shelf to find cover. You quickly blast him before he can reach it, knocking him off and back to the aisle. The blood spreads from out of his body in a long streak as he lies still. You quickly run behind the counter, careful of the lines of fire. Shoot Officer Molina to finish her off. Hey, let's skedaddle over to John's place. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm gonna head. Obviously, I'm sure he's a fucking criminal. Aiming a shotgun at her and fire, hitting her squarely in the gut. She collapses to the ground, clutching her wounds. Bitch, you swear as you run over out of the door to your car. You jump in quickly and drive off. You drive for several miles, knowing the police will soon be after you. Drive to John's place. Quickly drive to John's house and pull in. You sit in the car for a minute trying to decide whether or not to go inside and deal with this. You have an idea of where you need to go soon enough, so you'll ultimately get out of the car and head up to this front door. Knock on John's door. What if it's fucking Big Dick Marston? Let's skip this one. Beep, 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 beep. You rattle the door a few times before it opens. What the hell? What the hell? Z? You nod. It's just me, John. I'm in trouble. I need your help. I'm not Z. I'm Jar. But you walk into the house and see it's better condition than you'd expect. And it's Big Dick Marston. Thanks for letting me come by, John. There's a situation. I'm sorry to have to involve, but I have been in a gunfight with a few officers after being assaulted by by one. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry you were attacked. They caught the guy who did it? He asked. Not yet, but they will soon. It's a long story, but I need your help. You explain the situation with the asset theft to John. Look. I'm going to be hunted. I need you to know you left your money at my store. In the briefcase. Please, you need to go get it back. Shit, I hope it's all still there. You need a place to stay? You can crash here for now, at least until you sort this out. Thanks, John, really, but I need to stay ahead of the police. They'll be looking for me soon enough. Say, you wouldn't happen to be John Marston, would you? He pauses. You notice tension in his brow. Yeah? So? Yeah! So? You just also, we had a mutual friend that kept going on about you. You said you were an assassin for hire. You used to run with a gang of some sort. Oh, fuck. I heard you always used to run around saying you were John Big Dick Marston. Is that true? Yeah, I know it did lore. I highly doubt that. Even though John isn't really an assassin for hire, he's used as an assassin. Yeah, well, who told you that? Mutual friend. I took it as a joke at first. I mean, I didn't think anyone could be called Big, well, you know. But now I've met you in person, I can see where the name comes from. See, now listen, AI Dungeon. I need you to think for just a second before you take this story to a really, 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 really bad area. I know that you can't because I got that safety mode on now. So, just saying. Don't try to take this anywhere. Okay? Anyway, go get your money. I'm gonna keep on running. I guess it's just... Maybe he's wearing pants with 3 panels. Are you sure? You nod and watch him leave. If he is who you think he is, he's going to be easy to hunt down. You can only hope he doesn't turn on you when the federal agents come and knocking. After a minute, you know what? That right there is total fucking bullshit. That right there. That if he is who you think he is, he's going to be easy to hunt down. You can only hope he doesn't turn on you when the federal agents come and knocking. Because that's exactly what happens in fucking Red Dead. It's exactly what fucking happens. They hunt his ass down because he was part of the fucking Vanderlyn gang. They hunt his fucking ass down and use him as a fucking tool. And so when the federal agents come looking for me, John Big Dick Marston might just so happen to show the fuck up and kill me. Yeah, maybe it does. I don't fucking know. After a minute, you decide to head out yourself. You need to disappear for a while. I'll never be able to... I'll have to escape to go somewhere. There's nowhere else I can really go. Like, the fucking, backwoods of Alaska. Fucking Russia. Pack your things and stow away on a ship to Russia. If it knew it had any characters, and that's not as popular as Red Dead. In a way, it isn't. Yeah, you're kind of right. You walk down to the wharf and find a ship ready to leave in an hour. You pay the captain extra to let you stay on board as a guest rather than a worker, and he agrees so long as you can help out. The voyage is long but uneventful, and eventually, after nearly a month, you catch sight of Russia's coastline. Holy shit, we've done it. We fucking... They'll come here. Don't you even think for a fucking second that they won't come here. They'll phone the fucking KGB to get me. Or something. Seek employment in Russia. Sell your hot dogs on the Russian streets, yeah. Disembarked in Vladivostok and are immediately approached by agents of the secret police who check your papers before allowing you to enter the city proper. You walk around the busy... Okay, we're good. You walk around the busy streets, taking the sights and looking for somewhere to stay. Eventually, you find a room in a hotel and spend a few days looking for work. I know. I'll start making and selling hot dogs. And that should bring in some money. Never caught the try, John. Yeah, Abigail. You spend the next few weeks selling the hot dogs at the city center, doing your best to save money for your passage back to America. I'm not going back to America. One day you were approached by a small, greasy man with a face like a rat. You are American. Yes, I need to speak with you. About? Oh my freaking... Oh my god, no. That shoulder's gonna kill me in the morning. Your country needs your help. Why come to me? You're not a communist. Yes, you are a capitalist and corrupt. You love money in America. That makes you a perfect person for the job. I'm capitalist and corrupt, huh? Because communism is in no way corrupt. China couldn't possibly be an example of that. The fact that you have a president in your country that continues to be president, not possibly, you know, corrupt in any way. I'm not following what job. The man smiles and holds out his hand. How much money would it take for you to betray your country? Not a lot, considering the way they treated me. Man drops his hand. Then how about you start by buying a newspaper? He fumbles in his pockets, pulls out a crumpled newspaper, holding it out for you to take. You snatch it away and examine it. On the front page is a photograph of you standing in a dusty street in New York. In the background, you read the headline, "Terrorists planning attack on America." What the hell is this? What? They think I'm a terrorist? The man smiles and nods. There's $3,000 in that wallet to cover your trip back to America and then some. So you can get a nice place to stay. I suggest you collect as much more as you can and get out of that godforsaken country. Yeah, they're slandering my name. Exactly. Those motherfuckers. I bet fucking Officer Molina must have fucking survived too. I can't go back, man. It's too dangerous. I'll have to stay here until the people realize the corruption of the total system. There is no way for me to go back. The man looks shocked. Why would you would stay knowing that they think you are a terrorist? Well, I'm not, and if I don't stand up for my beliefs, who will? My mother always said that cowards are weaklings, and weaklings would try to drag me down. But I'd overcome all the obstacles they threw at me. America needs to stay capitalist, but we need a new, we need to improve the system and end the corruption before it becomes too much, becomes even more of a spy state than it is. Police state than it is. Death of tyrants and all that. Wow, that response was a lot more clear than I was. Yeah, I mean, the man considers what you're saying for a moment before nodding. That's actually a pretty good idea. He looks worried, tries to hurry off. Wait, you cried? Tell me your name at least. He turns back and smiles at you before replying. Ernest. Ernest. No, it isn't. It was Ernest. You nod back at him, he hurries away. You stare after him, wondering about the future. You wake up in a room with concrete walls, a dirty foam mattress serving against a bed. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is life now in Russia. In communist Russia. Fuck me. This music is not helping. This is just like, hey, laugh at the misfortune you're in, haha. I actually have to fucking get done with this shit very soon. I have to go to sleep so I can get up for the gym in the morning. Fuck. I don't know. Let me see. You continue your life in Russia for many years, hoping America would be taken over by individual liberty. Let's see if we can fucking force the AI to kind of give us something. If not, I'll go ahead and I'll pick it up like next week. But it never quite manages it. Instead, the rise of Islamic terrorism leads only to more and more police states. What? As an old man, you end your life living in a refugee camp under the influence of too much alcohol and cheap cigarettes. Whatever happens to America, at least you tried your best. I guess it just... Okay. The end. Alright, well, goodbye, America. The moral of the story is... Don't be a puss. Oh, God. Fight for your individual liberties. Don't be a puss. Check out my Twitter. www.twitter. Julius Goats. Go check out that person's Twitter. I'm not gonna fucking do that. You can always tune in to more stories here at... Let's see. Twitter. Julius Goat. There's Julius Goat. That's actually a real person on Twitter. A.R. Moxon. Julius Goat. It's not spelled like that. It's basically like, it's just, excuse me, that part. So, that's apparently, I mean, he also has a threader. He's probably a Marxist. And an atheist, most likely. Not saying being an atheist is a bad thing, but I don't like Marxists, so I'm waiting on the real boogaloo to happen. Where the fuck's that at? Come on, fucking... Goodness. Anyway. Okay. Please. I love this music. Anyway. I suppose that's gonna be it for tonight. It's already getting a little bit later than I wanted to end this earlier, but I just couldn't. You know, it's too good. Either way, that's gonna be it for this stream. You know, tune in for some of my other stuff, and I'll eventually get some more VODs. I've edited a couple more, and I need to upload some, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Edit some more, get them uploaded, and you can always look for some of the other AI Dungeon stuff I've done on my YouTube, which is the same name, just without the gaming. Just go to the end here, y'all, and it's on YouTube. So anyway, I'll see whoever decides to show up next week. So take care. Have a good one.